Welcome to our how-to videos on using the assessment platform. Today I'm going to be reviewing how to actually do the assessment test. Once you're logged into the system as a trainer, you will navigate to the client that you're going to be updating their assessment tests on. Once you open up their profile, you'll navigate to the test section. As you can see here, we have 3 different categories of tests, and then we have the client's tests. To perform a test with a client, you can click on the category, and then you can select from one of the tests. And then from this point, you perform the test, you gather the information, you enter it into here, and click record. If you ever want to add notes to that particular test, what it's going to do is it's going to add every single note. So you add a note, click save, and it's going to timestamp it. So every time you do another assessment with this individual, you'll notice that it collects all of that individual's information and records the data. Some of the other things that you see within here are details. Here we can add additional details to how to perform the test, and we can also add different variations to the test as well. Some of the things that you'll notice on the left-hand side is as you're performing different tests with that client, you can quickly navigate to the different categories, or you can click back on the tests to bring up the categories as well. So if we know we want to move on to a movement or muscular test, we'll click on that. We'll review the type of test that they have, and we'll click on the test, and then once again we'll record that assessment, enter in any notes, and move on to the next assessment. Once you've worked with the client for a while and you've gathered some of the tests, what you can do is always navigate back to their tests, and you can navigate back to the tests for that particular client. Because as we build out the different assessments within each of these categories, you might not perform all of the tests within each category. So to make it a little bit simpler, if you've done an assessment with the client in the past, you can simply click on their tests, and it'll bring in every single test that that client has done in the past. And once again, if they're doing another overhead squat test, you simply locate it, click on it, record the information, and then move on to the next test.